Coming up on this week's Retro Robbins show, we have a look behind the scenes at Play Expo Blackpool, and of course we have a look at some new games. Isometric Hell, and I can't seem to find Emo. I suppose he's hanging about somewhere. Have you seen him? If you want to know more and you have a bit of 8-bit and you want to know stuff about Crash, why not join me this week for the Retro Robbins show? It's a whole lot of 8-bit gaming fun. Now, Emo, where does he get to? On the tiles, Emo! Emo! Hello, welcome to the Retro Robbins show with me, Wayne, and of course Emo there, my AI dancing to AY robot. Indeed, I know, it's been a few weeks since my last show. So, what's on today's show? Well, let me tell you, we're in isometric hell. We're going to have a look at some old isometric games, well, not that old, just a few years ago, as well as some great new games, and one of them I really did kind of like as I played it plenty and gave it a good old retro play. And I've got a little look behind the scenes at Play Expo Blackpool, all before it started, of course. And, Emo, you're in luck. We can give you artificial intelligence that might actually be good. What are you doing? Spinning around, obviously. What else is on today's show? We're going to go back to issue number 33 of Crash to have a look at a couple of games. I have reviewed one of these previously, but I feel I was a little bit unfair on it. However, I'm going to go back and give it another try. So, if you love a bit of 8-bit and you want a bit of retro gaming fun for this weekend, why not join me now and Emo there? Way to go, Emo. Do the business. Do the business. I've got some cool stuff, to be honest. The Crash 2 cover tape has come out, and it looked great in the black cover, and I did a good job of the games. Number 4 file has a loading glitch, but don't worry, the game will work fine. What will happen is the screen will get messed up a little bit, but don't worry about that. The game itself is okay. I know, because I've had to play through it when I discovered that. I thought, oh no! Oh well. Anyway, if you like what you see, please remember to like, share and subscribe. And if you don't like what you see, thank you for watching this long. That's a tribute to one of my favourite YouTubers at the moment, Nerdoratic.com. Hey, I know, yeah. I love his sort of stuff. I think he's brilliant, and he's a real passionate guy too. What else is coming up? Oh, yeah, Emo, what are we doing today? Do you know? Shall we have a look then? Okay, here we go. Let's get on with the show. Well, I'm going to put some clips in and Play Expo, I think, if I get time. There won't be any Commodore versus Spectrum. I forgot to tell you, of course. 2 machines in action today. We've got the Harlequin 128K, which will be providing a lot of the AY sound, and a couple of tracks from the Plus 3, which will be providing some Plus 3 sound as well. The game you can hear in the background, have you noticed I've enlarged the picture already? It's from a game called Tom and Jerry. It's a cracky little game, but it's a TRD file, and it's quite a long game. Parts 1 and 2 of that as well, from 1989 to 1990. Well, that's quality, isn't it? What did I do over the weekend? Yeah, well, apart from Play Expo, doing Crash, the Crash cover tape, which is absolutely looking immense. I'm looking to get the Crash Christmas Cracker cover tape ready for you all. With some free great files at the moment. Gonna try and get as many as I can. More Christmas stuff. I'm looking for a Christmas adventure game to go on the cover tape. This might not be come to tuition, but if anyone's got one that they want to throw my way and give it to the retro loving community of today, then so be it. I've also got some Commodore games to review, which are coming through to me. Brand new, hot off the press. Nobody in the world has seen a couple of them yet. And thanks to somebody who codes on Commodore wants me to do more content to do with that, and I'll be happy to do that and give a fair review. I really do Commodore stuff because I don't have that much stuff for Commodore. However, I cannot leave the community of the Commodore or BBC Micro apart. Acorn Electron and Amstrad 464. And also, I'll be doing some Amiga stuff. That's in the future. As you can see, I've got a Dreamcast game that I've reviewed as well. So I do tend to variety a reasonable few things. Let me just adjust that camera just a fraction. This game is the one I'm going to look at now. Brief look at the loading screen, which is pretty good. There you go. Not bad at all. And it's got a great feeling of AY tune. So you've got keyboard Kempston Sinclair, coded and GFX. I think you can just about read that, hopefully, because it gives you the relevant information there. Obviously the AGD and AGDX, which is Jonathan Caldwell and Alan as well. Developed that for you all to make games, which usually means a lot of them are limited to the same old. However, not this one. People are using that and thinking outside of the box to create the game. What do I mean? Well, why don't we show you? Gives you a really idea on what you've got to do, but I'm going to explain that to you anyway, so we're not going to need to do that. You're this ghost and you've got to basically destroy all of these or any other living life forms on the creature, or spirit, not ghost. So let me go and get these blobby, they look like caterpillars with giant eyes or worms with a big eye. Once you destroy all of those, that autofocus on. That's it. The gate will open. You then take your spirits to the monk, who can levitate, so you have no problem about going around any part of the screen. And then you move to the exit before you move to the next level. This is the same sort of level, except that sort of mask there. If you become this one, remember you've only got a certain amount of spirits. Put yourself on that button, creates like a flame or a nasty red substance that comes out of that transformer mask type thing, and then you've got to dispose of all the usual things. I've got 2 spirits left, so I've got to get over there, and hopefully 1 spirit left. That's also your sort of time limit in a way as well. Once you've done it, that's your second level complete. And then we get a little bit more complicated. So, I'm going to press on that button, which stops the flame. Then this is the Little Shop of Horrors plant by the looks of things. It does look a little bit like the Little Shop of Horrors plant, don't you think? Oh, they want to leave him. I'm running out of spirits, you see. That's it. 3 spirits left. And then you dispose of this one by just walking into the flame. And now you become back to levitate your monk. Monk was a TV program, wasn't it? Out the next exit. And then of course the games get a little bit more harder to do. So I believe we've got to drop down there. I'm hoping I'll get this right. That flames that one up. So I can put him down here. That's one down. He can munch this guy. And then we can... There we go. I've done that pretty simple. Right. Graphics are really nice, to be fair. It does feel slightly oriental, if you know what I mean. Love the music. It's not repetitive. It actually does change as you get further on in the game. It's a clever concept of a game, really. Yes, you have that jump mechanic where you can change directions in the air. We're drawing on this. There is no real drawbacks except you don't want to fall down there, of course. Gonna eat that. Now I need to open the button. There you go. I'm not sure if I've done this right this time, but when you become him, I think. Yeah. That's it, all of them done. So I did the right thing. Sometimes there's a gate in the middle, that's why I hesitated, you know. You have to open them in the sequence. And as you go on through each stage, it becomes a little bit more complicated. For instance, if I plant him there, then I get this guy to jump over that and drop that onto his head. Jump over there, stay there for a second. I'm going to move him across, and I'm going to drop a barrel on his head. Well, it looks like a barrel, doesn't it? Bye. How mean. Some do quite well, don't you think? Okay, graphics. They're lovely little type shingle shell type files. Change of AOI music now. Gets a little bit more intense, a little bit more of a puzzle for you to solve. So it does evolve, and so does the scenery, if you notice it's changed at the top. I gave it a good play, and I kept going back to it and going back to it again, and I thought, you know what, this is addictive. It's got the right level of playability about it. It's got just enough on the screen to keep you entertained. It's a little puzzle type platformer game, but without the jump mechanic all of the time. Great AOI music, and I'd say a very well done game. Give it a try, give it a go. It's available on download, of course. I think you can get it from Itch as well. I've got an Itch as it happens. Yeah, I know your favourite is electronic music. Marks out of 10 then. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. I thought it was brilliant, loved it, great play. Highly recommend it. Do you agree? As always, leave your comments in the comments below. Next game. You just missed the loading screen there, but I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll load it again. Here comes the loading screen. Getting focused. There you go. Not bad. Bit of cauldron about that little pot there, isn't there? It's a obvious Halloween game, really, isn't it? So, Nightmare on Halloween. Keyboard, Kempston, annoying bleeper tune. Has everything that you wouldn't want it to have, really. Created by... it's all there at the bottom. So, if you look on the two joysticks, you see an S for Sinclair, which is number 3, a K for Kempston, which is number 2, and the first one is self-explanatory. So we're going to go for number 2, and you're him. Let's put some AOI tune in the background. Yeah, let's go back to Tom and Jerry. Right. Just a colourful platform game. Not difficult, however if you rush then things become very nasty indeed. Looking at the animation of the skeleton, okay, wide he opens his bony legs. Flipping hell, that's quite a good little animation. Let's have a look at that. Well, there's about, yeah, there's actually 3 animations there. Oh, I've just lost a life needlessly. Animation of the ghouls, they look pretty good. There's 2 frames of animation there. Those sprites are looking nice. I like the tree with just the minimal bare leaves. The fire is a fantastic bit of graphics with the red and the yellow, and the background itself looks very colourful and nice. It's got that horrible moving the jump mechanic again, which I really hate. When you jump, you're supposed to be committed, but on this game, maybe it works, you know, it just works. Right, I've got to go and get that scroll, so that's what we'll do first. Ooh. It's not a hard game, it really is not a hard game. As long as you're careful, which I haven't been there, As you can see, I'm already down to how many lives? 3, 2. It's not a hard game. It's not really not, honestly. Let me get back to that point. It took seconds for me to get back to that point. Yeah, I'm supposed to be standing on the coffin there to jump. Leap of faith here. Time that guy well. There we go. Oh, I avoided that. Okay, so now we're into the next section as we get lower. Let's go this way first of all. Yeah, that pine grass, I think, once you get a certain amount of them, or could be, that one could be an extra life. Moves quite quickly, to be honest. There we go. We've got a key we've got to collect, so that will open up a gate elsewhere in the screen. Yeah, they really took the time on the graphics here. I've just lost a life there, needlessly, of course. However, I've already got 4 lives. Got my key. And I think you can actually go out the room this way. Oh, you've got to be careful you don't run into that guy. Those gate things that look like posts actually aren't dangerous. They look like spikes, but they're not dangerous. Which is always handy when you don't know what you're doing, like me. Get up there. Oh, I want to click that. What looks like a bot. I need a point. And I'm just going to take a shortcut here because I don't think we need to worry about getting any further than that. That's that part of the screen complete. Let's see if we can work this way around somewhere else. Oh, I lost a life. I lost a life. This part's fairly easy because he doesn't get anywhere near you, look. Hopefully we'll get to the entrance of the castle gate. Not if I'm going to play like this. The scenery does change a little bit. What I'll do, I think I'll pause it and get further on in the game. Oh yeah, that worried me to start with. I thought he was going to come all the way across, but he didn't. There we go. Did I get an extra life then? No. Typical. Getting all sorts of notifications here, aren't I? Yeah, you see you have to jump below them in order to get higher, if you know what I mean. I'll get that, oh I can't. Oh, I can open that gate now. Because I had a key, didn't I? So I've opened that ready. I don't know why I needed to do that, but just in case you've got to go that way sometime in the near future. What lets this game down? Well, it deserts the 128k owners with no AY tune at all, so it is purely a 48k game. Going to see if I can jump over him and not lose a life. So I'd like to show you a bit of the castle, which you should be able to do, to be fair. We'll get to the castle now. You can go down here, but I'm not going to. There we go, we're on the castle. And then of course we're going to lose my life because... Not castle. I don't know if it is a castle or not. What do I think of the game? It's very colourful, very playable, very enjoyable, and for the platformer, developed with a development engine that tend to be all the same old. I thought the sprites were well done, I thought the presentation was very good. As a homebrew game, well done. Well done indeed. Apart from the annoying bleeping music at the start, I thought, yeah, I could play that. I could see how far I could get. So I wanted to get as far as I can and see more of the map. Do you know what I mean? If you take your time and you're careful, you can get around quite quickly. Yeah, the skeleton's got a big head on the loading screen, he's got a big head on the splash page there at the start, and the presentation was okay. And he's got a big head in real life, according to that. So I thought, yeah, it's a nice looking game, and what do I give it out of 10? Definitely worth a play. I'm going to give that 8 out of 10, why not? Give it a go. Let's get on with the next one. Some ice. We're going to go back a few years actually, yeah, why not? On the next game. This game is from 2017. Going to have a look at the brief loading screen, bang a bit of AY music on. I think we'll change that AY music. There's a loading screen. Don't like that AY music, it's still made in now, so let's try something different, shall we? I think that sounds like the Monkeys to me. Right, we're going to go from Kempston, of course, so it makes it easy for me to control. Isometric game, and we're going to have a look at it and see what I think about it. Obviously it's got that rotating down his fire if you're using Kempston, forwards. So I'm going to avoid them with pretty much ease. We don't need to destroy everything. But we're going to have a look at the graphics of the game and the virtual playability. I do like isometric games. There's not many done as they used to be. But there was a development tool to create these sort of things. But they got to be a bit common, didn't they? Pity you couldn't fire the spiky platforms out of the way. Now, unlike most isometric games, there's no obstacles you need to jump over, except for these ones here, which are easily avoided. It's very bland on the screen, isn't it? Apart from the walls and that, there isn't much going on. Well, I'm saying that, there is on this occasion. Yeah, I actually got to shoot what appears to be a radar thing. Need them to come this way. They can actually destroy each other. See what I mean? I'm just going to avoid him. Just in the nick of time. Oh, how did I manage to avoid that? Oh, they shot each other. How about that? Oh, these are going to be a pain in the neck, aren't they? Yeah, this might be a troublesome. As you can see, there's one lower than the rest, so the idea is to get on that. But I can't seem to jump on top of another one. I think you just have to outrun them. And if you ain't careful, you can get trapped in the corner. Like so. And when you're trapped, you just have to restart the game because there's no getting out of it, is there? Yeah. I'm stuck. I'll just show you this. I'm here and I'm stuck again. And at the second room. And the problem is you get that too quickly stuck. Obviously they've got to come down. Oh, I'll say I was stuck. I got out of it this time round. Yeah. I need them to destroy themselves. Oh, how about that? He shot him and I shot the other one. That was pretty good, wasn't it? Come on, out of the way. The monsters destroy themselves too easily, don't they? Once I'm on top though, I'm usually okay because they got to go right. Every time you jump, they go higher and higher and higher. So if I go to there and then I'll just walk off, they've got to come down. And you just got to be quick. Okay, we've got to be careful as you walk in this room, and there's what you need to do. Those like Pac-Man in a bubble type things, so what you've got to rescue. as you hit one, the other one will go up, rise. So pop. He's supposed to pop. Oh well, it didn't work. Anyway, we get a first real challenge. What to say about the game? Well, I played it for a bit, for an isometric game. I found it very boring. As you can see, I couldn't quite figure out what to do. Graphically was okay, but that's one of three isometric games from the past we're going to have a look at. Let's take a look at the next one. I thought I'd show you this because when you load it via tape, you get this happening, and it sort of flashes new, but with its own sequence. And I remember seeing that in Brian Bloodaxe. But anyway, I wanted to show you the tape loading simply because I can show you the loading screen. Otherwise, you don't get to see. This doesn't really load very well off the Raspberry Pi Zero on the tap file because it loads it too quickly, and you can load it from the TZX file, but it carries on loading again before it's had a chance to finish this sequence off. And the loading screen, however, is pretty neat. So while that's loading up, I can tell you this game was around about 2017. Another isometric game built on the Judge Dredd. Obviously, you can tell what's coming up, can't you? Dread Over Eels is loading. Kick 2017. Look at that for a loading screen, isn't that absolutely phenomenal? I think it's brilliant. I love seeing great graphics on the Spectrum, especially with the vibrant colours like that, and they really do pop. And when it comes to comic book characters like that sort of thing, that is, well, it's fabulous. And I don't want to move just yet because if I do, we'll get a loading error. What do you think? Pretty smart. Even his badge, well, his badge on this side, of course, it looks pretty good the way it's faded. Red. Okay, we'll just load it quick now rather than loads of tape load it. We've seen all of that logo, loading screen. Yes, you get that happen, and then you type load speed, it continues to load. That's the reason why you won't be able to load it off the Raspberry Pi Zero in your Next or your Endo clone if you're going to use original emulation. But it's got the same layout, so obviously it's developed probably using the same sort of tool. And, well, your Judge Dredd. A little bit more going on the screen than this one. In fact, the graphics of the background are not completely together. There's like gaps in between them, which makes you feel you could almost slot in between them. There are little things that are written on the screen as well. Oh, that's a particularly dark screen, isn't it? We'll get out of there quickly because that ain't going to help the autofocus. And we got the usual things that sort of trap you and you can't get away from them. So yet again, another game that's going to be a bit frustrating to get round. It does slow down significantly when you get a few of these large sprites on the screen. But that's just and once again, another screen where there's nothing happening. You almost feel like you can walk out that way. I do like that though. If you look, there are little text things, but they're pretty repeat. They look like chess pieces in between columns. Yeah, you can fire by pressing down. Same mechanic as before. We found a bit of a dead end room. As you can see, there's nothing doing here. But we've effectively got to go back the way we came. Eventually, when you get to play these games a lot, this control mechanic, you can get used to it, but it can be a bit frustrating sometimes when you accidentally go one too far. Oh yeah, that's a conveyor belt. Look how quick that conveyor belt is. That's fast, that is, for a conveyor belt. Throws you back pretty quickly, doesn't it, that? Oh, we got our first bad guy and possibly something to collect, so yeah, it's like a nasty little robot. That's a good sprite looking robot though, isn't it, to be fair? Another screen where there's nothing doing, and this one there is something doing, and there's a little monster that will come out of there quickly. Looks Looks like I'm being popular. I really must put that on the silent. I think I'll do that in a minute. You can see that little munch thing comes out pretty quickly. However, it is going via angular shapes. Another screen that is got nothing going on. This time we've got 2 robots. We'll have to destroy them, or they'll have to destroy me. And there's a doorway there covered with munch. So, yeah. 1 life! Unimpressive game. First game, 6 out of 10. It was a nice isometric game, but it was boring. This second isometric game, which plays itself as well, so you don't have to do anything, it just runs around in circles. 6.5 out of 10, just because of the loading screen. I'll give it that extra half point. Let's go on to the third game. $128k version of Down the Pipes, coming from the Spectrum Plus 3. That's the AY tune that we've got in the background. I pretty rarely use that tune, but I thought I'd give it a play because it ain't too bad. It ain't too bad at all. We're going to have a brief look at the loading screen of this next game before we turn the music down. Not much. Boring. Great AY tune. Sounds like the Bangles to me, walking like an Egyptian. That is the game that I didn't want you to see. We're going to keep holding the word camps just so you can hear more of the tune. Otherwise it cuts back to a demo. Okay, that's enough of you, you're getting muted. Should we take a look at the game? Good AY tune though. And yes, it's set in Egyptian time. ABU! Right, there's no actual music in this game other than that. Same mechanic, you rotate round and you press down to fire. However, the brick walls, that looks like supposed to be hieroglyphics for high-res graphics on the Spectrum, as Sir Clive once put it. That is probably all you're going to get. A little bit of Spinksy perhaps. Let's put some AY music on. Probably not the right type of music for this situation. It just looks like, well, there it looks like Horace as an isometric game, doesn't it? It's got a weird blinking eye movement as he shuffles forwards and sideways like. Funny looking graphic indeed. First real challenge. This is a bit more like the Night Law, Alienate and games that are isometric where you got to jump over moving objects. Straight away there's a bit more happening here. A bit, yes, I said a bit more happening here. Oh. And you get more than 1 life. Ah. I ain't happy about it. Oh, I can see there's a gap. Didn't notice there was a gap here. Oh, maybe there isn't a gap there. Isn't there not a gap there? No? Okay, I'm losing my lives rapidly here. Oh, maybe I'll get through that then. I guess I've got to jump. Can you actually do that? Can you actually jump that far? No. I'm dead. Really? Okay, I've got back here with more lives intact. I couldn't figure out what to do. I was trying to jump over everything. I was trying to jump on top of that and jump again and couldn't make it through. That gap kept dying every time. Then I realised if you touch that block, it disappears. So you might as well die. I realised that you can push the block on the shadow side. So I pushed the block to the end here, then I jumped on the block, and that's... Oh. Look before you leap. Right, push the block to the end, jump on the block. I've got over that just. It's really hit and miss on whether it wants you to get over that or not. I'll give it a couple more goes. How am I walking into any spikes that don't exist? I don't get it. I was over it, wasn't I? Unless I push it where that gap is. What do you reckon? I'll try that. I did it! I pushed it to the other edge to get over it. Well, I'll proceed a little bit further in the game. That was hard work. Look, I lost a lot of lives trying to figure that out. Oh, great. This looks like immense fun, doesn't it? So I've got to walk off this when he's moving away. Okay. Oh, beautiful. I'm never going to get to survive. I've survived it. Oh, so that doesn't kill you, it just pushes you. I don't mind stuff that don't kill you. It's like an angry looking pyramid. But it's got the same boring layouts as anything. There's nothing going on really, is there, most of the time. Some screens just do absolutely nothing with. That's very dark. That's very dark. I can see you can only go one way here, so we've got to go across and oh right, okay, so that's going to go up and down, is it? But you didn't warn me. Oh, it's a conveyor belt. I got lucky there. I'll be honest. Oh, great stuff. What are these rooms about? Oh, that was nasty. This looks... There's too many dark rooms. Every room's dark, so this has got to be a push mechanic on one of these, isn't it? Oh, it's frustrating as anything. Oh, right, okay. I'm getting lucky. Right then. Looks like I've got to jump on that to jump. I've got to drop on there. Yeah, hopefully he won't nudge me off. No, okay, and then we just got to drop down there. Gotcha. Some of the puzzles are quite easy to work out. This one is not going to be easy to work out, is it? Oh, yeah, it is quite easy to work out. But there's nothing to collect. I mean, I've been playing this for a long time now, and I could just walk through rooms. Maybe you just got to get out the pyramid, and that is the... Oh, wow, he got nowhere near me, and yet I'm dead. He got nowhere near me, and then I'm dead. Okay. That's a bit of rubbish going on right there, isn't it? What am I supposed to do here? They're all jammed in where exactly I need to go. Yeah, and I haven't even had a chance to fall off there, and I'm dead. I've got a chance here, haven't I? So if I play my cards right, I'm out of this room. That's it. This room is another boring one. I think I'll spend too long playing this game already. Oh, we'll leave it on there. We'll leave it on there. Apart from the music, which is great, the game was dull. Just so all three isometric games were dull. I was very unimpressed. 6.5 out of 10. Quick look at Blackpool. Why not? It's only a small video, but I'll show you anyways. Expo Blackpool. This is the main arena. At the moment there's nobody here yet to open. There's a big main stage. Usual computing. And all the arcade machines. Yeah, that was my Play Expo. A quick look behind the scenes before all the action started. Quite enjoyed it. Great day, to be fair. Some brilliant talks. And didn't buy much this year, but then there wasn't much for me to buy. Well, not at the moment, anyways, because there was stuff I was interested in. Some of Mike's retro tech would have been right up my street. Unfortunately, at the moment, I'm on a limited budget. We're going back now to a Newsville production, Crash issue number 33, October 1986, where Crash was only £1. Yes, Crash shot right on to the top. Best-selling magazine in this period of time it was, with over 100,000 copies sold monthly. And a first look in this Crash at the Spectrum Plus 2. A first look, it says it on the cover's actually quite good. It's the one with like a Dracula type child looking vampire with one eye patch, but a bold Crash statement. So what's the first game I've selected for you today? Well, before I tell you that, I'm just reading through this Crash magazine. Did you know Paperboy got a review in this particular Crash magazine? I always believed that was by Elite, of course. It retail price at £7.95. It was by Stephen Lamb and Tom Mack. I could do a review on that as well. But I thought he got a Crash smash. In fact, the ratings for Paperboy was: use of computer got 84%, graphics got 86%, playability got 89%, getting started got 91%, addictive quality's got what? 87%, value for money got 86%, its overall rating then was 88%. Well, that to me is a classic. That was Paperboy in this particular Crash magazine. There was a couple of Crash smashes, of course. Trivial Pursuit got a Crash smash. Why? I won't rate that, but let's put it this way, he got 91%. Trivial Pursuit, by the way, would have cost you an absolute arm and a leg. £14.99. Author, Oxford Digital Enterprise. Producer, Denmark. Don't think so, I would never have bought that. Now I certainly wouldn't have bought that. Then it was rubbish. Sorry, my bag. We've got other Countdown as well. That was an interesting one. Got 33% for Countdown. I can't see how a Spectrum could hold the catalogue of words. I could understand if it could do the sums for the conundrum. Perhaps I should be giving that a play in future. However, those sort of games are fairly boring as well. So what do you think about 1942 Elite? £7.95. Dominic Wood was the author. Yep, that only got a what? 63% rating. I thought that was good. I like the way the plane actually flipped over. Use of computer 70%, graphics 65%, playability 67%, getting started 68%, addictive quality 61%, value for money 64%. Value for money? Well, how much did that cost you? Well, it cost you £7.95. I've already told you that. That also was in this particular magazine. This particular magazine, number 33, was when Crash got to its prime viewing figures, potentially. Could it be? You had other games like Rugby Manager at £2.99, which got 31%. A lot of bad ratings. A lot of bad ratings. The greatest show on earth. Retail price according to this was 99p. I've done that on a previous crash. It was a circus. It got an overall rating of 31%, and it was a dismal game indeed. Strike Force Cobra. Piranha Software, £9.95. All for 5-way software. Well, that I got a 83%. So that wasn't too bad. I'm not going to go for all those ratings with you because right now we're going to. Oh yeah, Scooby-Doo was the Crash Smash, wasn't it? In this, what did Scooby-Doo get? Scooby-Doo, a Crash Smash. Well, let's put it this way: £7.95 by Elite and. Use of computer 89, graphics 93, playability 92, getting started 90%, addictive qualities 91%, value for money 90%, overall 91%. Shaggy? Oh, sorry, okay. Right, to the business. We're not going to go for next door because that was, I didn't like it. I didn't understand how to play it. Knight Rider Games. I haven't done that one. I'll have to have a look into that in the next time. No, I don't think I will. I'll just scroll down it. Anyway. The one I wanted to look at was by Mirrorsoft. It would have cost you £7.97. Just go brisk through my files to find it. This is the game that I want to show you. It's got that little colour blah. Oh, Yu-Gi-Goo. Spelled Yay-O-G-G-O-O. It is a B-plus tune that I've put in today's show for a change. Playing on the humble Spectrum. I know I didn't say I was going to use the Spectrum, but in this case I've amplified it and put it through. This game on the screen, there's your name. Let's enlarge it a little bit because it's a really good game, to be fair, and I was kind of harsh on it. By Mirrorsoft. 1986. This would have cost you £7.95, and the author was the legendary Dave O'Hannah. So what did they give this game? Use of computer 67%, graphics 68%, playability 66%, getting started 66%, addictive qualities 52%, value for money 53%. Its overall rating was 59%, which was close to 60% really. Now, when I first played this, I did rather badly on it, and there's no reason to think that I won't do the badly again on it. So I'll get it loaded for you, and we'll jump straight to it. Oh, we got a bleeper music there. We do have the option to redefine the key, so we'll do that now. Oh, lovely effect there. For bombs. Jump, left, right, hold, quit. So what did I do there? I completely lost the plot. Oh, got it. Shut up, Emo. I'm trying to do this. Like, fire button. We'll use space. Bombs. Z. Jump. A. Left K and L. Why? Because I want to. H for hold. Q for quit. Self-explanatory. Right. I think after we've heard enough of that annoying little bleep music, I think we can start the game and have a look how well this plays. So press space to start game, which is also my fire button. So that's what we'll do. Oh, that's in the nick of time. I like the graphics on this, I must admit. I was a bit hard on it earlier. That automatically makes you jump, by the way. And I wished that I'd have just about... I think you can't jump on there and then it springs you in the air. Oh, it's not easy. I mean, I'm doing okay. I'm getting quite far. I got him, didn't I? I turned around and fired in the nick of time. And I remember rightly, you have to sort of... Oh, I turned around to fire and fell down the blooming hole. And I didn't jump high enough that time. We'll do better than that. Are you for real with this? Just started the game, said we'll do better than that and died instantly. You couldn't write the script really, could you? So I'm determined to do better. I've got a lovely steady scrolling about it, hasn't it, this game? The animation of the... it's very good. It's about 4 or 5 animations while he's walking. Yes, I know it's all blue. Oh, there's a bomb. You have to click them because you only got a certain amount of bombs, haven't you? So when you come across a bomb, you need to click them. And yeah, you do automatically spring on those platforms. Oh, he just let me off the hook there. I should have been down that hole. With the magic of some secret coding. I'm able to survive all the nasties now. I need that. Got it. Whatever it was, I got it. So it's only got 59% and I thought, you know, it's okay. That's quite a big jump in it. I need that bomb because I just used one. Got 3 bombs left. Sorry, 2 bombs left. That weren't supposed to happen. But I'm going to keep it in. Well, I was going to give that a better rating than I did last time. I'm going to give it 6 out of 10. I'm totally agree with Crash because he crashed on me. I see why you done that now, Crash. Let's have a look at the next one. It's time for some Olympics. Olympics 86 as a matter of fact, by Atlantis, retail price £1.99. Oh, love this. What a fantastic game white tune this is. It's in my top 10. Well, actually, it's quite a high up in my top 10. Tune is Space Monkey, Meta Harley, playing out the stereo sound, Harlequin 128k. It was from 2019. Fantastic tune, fantastic game as well, to be fair. Right, the game we're speaking of is not that one, it is indeed this one, which will load the tap for one, just so as we can see the loading screen. We're going to be 48k because it was a 48k game. There's your loading screen. Nothing to write home about. Pretty dull, pretty boring. Atlantics. B. Jones was the author. Brian, Benny, I don't know. Just says B. Jones on the paperwork. Okay. So, what did Crash consider this as a rating for this appropriate sports track and field type clone? Well, it's highly rated, highly recommended. Yes, it was indeed Secret Crash Smash. No, it wasn't. Use of computer 31%, graphics was given 28%, playability was given 21%, getting started, well, that was 39%, really. Addictive qualities, 23%, value for money, 31%, overall rating was 20 what? 26%. Welcome to the Olympics, everybody! Oh, this doesn't go well, does it? So you've got shooting? Oh, thank you. I didn't ask for the date, did I, Emo? Obviously Ian board as well. Right, keys are QA, OP and M. It does say in the tutorial this QA, OP and space. Joystick not available. Keyboard plays not always accurately responsive. Use of computer, lots of graphical glitches. Ah, really? Okay, beeper. So that is it. Here we go. We're going to start with weightlifting. We're going to file. Just turn it down a touch. Good luck, I need it. Oh, come on. Rubbish! On a banner by the plane. Look. And he's talking about the game, not my attempt at it. Let me just... Gotta get this camera worked right. Great. What's next? Use keys. Zoom down left on to right to speed up. Okay. So we're going to guide him through the rapids. Oh, I crashed into a rapid. Does that look like it's anywhere near it to you? Right, this bit's really, really, really slow. Really slow. And yes, they weren't joking. Oh look, my speed monitor is hardly registering. Despite me clicking lots of speed there. Why isn't it moving? It's not. I mean that sprite. I've just got I'll zoom in on that sprite. Look at this. Look at the size of his nose. Look at the size of it. It's huge, Gene. It's about that much. If his head is proportionally that big, his nose is sort of half the length of his head, isn't it? Oh, I'm not even pressed anything. He's running. I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, I'm playing this game. That's what I'm doing wrong. 1,100 million years later, we might actually get to the end of this distance. Look, I've managed to register. Oh, I did manage to register a dot on the screen. There you go, dot. There what? Go on, dot back on. There what? Oh, we're nearly there. I might as well endeavour. This got an amazing 26% rating. Fantastic game. Highly recommend you play it. I'm starting to sound like an angry video gamer nerd. I haven't got a physical copy of this, and thank heavens for that. And the game is... Gotta be quick on that zoom. Wow, magnificent. Magnificent. Next event. And that is the best thing that could have happened to it. 3 out of 10. Let's go for today's new feature. Play it again. Which game do I highly recommend? Do you play again for the second time? Let's surprise you. game I've chose for a replay is indeed this one coming up. We're going to wait to the loading screen briefly. That's right, Roadrunner. Because I can, and I have. There's the original double cassette case of it. I didn't raid it off cassette, of course. Kind of like this game. Don't know why. Probably because I like the cartoon. Nixie and the Seeds of Doom playing off the Harlequin in the background there. By US Gold from 1985, Warner Brothers and Atari Graphics Corporation, licensed by. And of course, fantastic loading screen. It remains to be seen. What lets it down is that annoying bleeper tune. Actually, it's not bad. Listen to that. Each game of the game, each part of the game loads separately on a tap file. I'm going to press 2 for Kem's turn. The game itself, I find it a really good play. Let's start it, shall we? Yep, you need to outrun this guy. You can do with stopping to eat every now and then. Oh, heavens above! I meant to eat them. Why aren't I stopping and eating them? Anyway, you missed the seed. I missed a lot of seeds. Oh, that's right. You've got to go right over them, right on top of them. I forgot about that. Okay, here we go. Try again. Come on, eat the seed. Where's that van coming? I know, I missed loads of seeds. I forgot how rubbish I was at this. Oh, he's on a rocket fuel now. He's going to catch me up easier. I didn't miss that many seeds. There you go. What do you want me to do? Just die? I know I missed a seed. I've got to get loads of seeds. I ain't gonna play. Oh, hang on a minute. I didn't even get a chance to get going there. Why do I like this game so much? Well, I was a lot better back in the day, but I thought, you know, I forgot about it, to be honest. But I got to play it a lot recently. As a challenge, I was trying to look for games to put out on the Crash event that would be scoring games that were difficult. High score. That's my high score. It wasn't difficult at all. And I thought this will be a good play game because I love the graphics involved. I thought the cartoon characters are both, you know, him and the pursuing villain, shall we say, work really good, and it plays really well. It's difficult. It's a really hard game, but one I highly recommend. Anyway, enough of that. It's time to wrap the show up. Once again, big thank you to Matthew Logue, who's provided a lot of the A1 music in today's show, starting from the starting titles, and there was a couple in the middle of there, and to my friends who are adamant supporters of this channel, such as Ricky from YouMakeARobots.com, Richard Hollins, who's provided plenty of games for me. Big shout out to Craig, who's provided me a Castle Escape game for potentially what is the next Crash cover tape. Yep, we've got the Crash Christmas Cracker cover tape coming up, and then we've got extra files on there. And D. Josie's Cues, who are unofficial sponsors behind the scenes, so Hot Shot Snooker. And of course, big thank you to you, as well as Emo, my boring gay old robot who's been asleep through most of the show. Well, I don't blame him. If I was watching this show, I'd probably be asleep as well. Hey. As always, if you enjoyed today's show, please remember to like, give it a share, subscribe for all your Spectrum and 8-bit loving games, and you'll see me again, hopefully, at Crash Live 2022, which is in the 26th of November at Mescott Stadium. If you haven't got a ticket, you better hurry up because they're selling out fast. Got a long show today. I've got to edit this down now. It takes hours to edit so much down. In the meantime, depending on when you watch this, have a nice working week or weekend. You take care, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye from me. Bye from Emo. The ZX Diagnostics card from Ben, Bright Delight, an unusually great bit of kit. They must have. There you go, brightdelight.com. Also available to order from ZX Renew. Gives you the full voltages of the Spectrum. However, this is a Harlequin 128K and it only uses 2 volts plus 5 plus 9. Oh, yeah. 3.5 volts if you like for the LED keys. And there's the code to do that. Well. So if you want a bit of Night Rider look, it's just a little bit of fun. Forgot I did this. Thanks for watching. Retro Robbins. Wow, done it, level 4 complete. What do you get? Congratulations. Now try it on a hard lever. No way, easy was hard enough. Thanks for watching, Retro Robbins.